Swimming like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. We had a great show today with our guest Jane Sylvester, who's the CEO of Vernon South. They are experts in promotional products, graphics, and all kinds of stuff that you should be looking at your business for right now, especially as we come out of the coronavirus. We're going to be doing more face-to-face activity. As always, go to shrimptankpodcast.com. You can hear all of the episodes that we've done with our amazing entrepreneurs, and you especially on this YouTube channel, if you're watching this, just simply click subscribe so you can get all of our great information and press that notifications bell. That's the way that you're going to get this stuff in your inbox every week. You can always download us on Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and anywhere around the internet.
Jane, I learned a lot today about promotional materials, but tell our listeners a little bit about your consultative approach with the company, and then also make sure you don't forget to talk about chunky mail. I love that term, chunky mail.
Well, at Vernon South, it's a pleasure to collaborate with business leaders and business owners to help them figure out how to elevate and bring their brand to life with really cool promotional products and branded merchandise to connect with those who matter most to their business, specifically employees and, important clients. So not only are you staying engaged, but you're elevating that to, go deeper and wider and grow your top line and bottom line.
But talk a little about chunky, if you don't mind.
Okay,
I love this.
Absolutely. So look, if you are looking for a unique way to stand out, chunky mail is a great approach. So if you want to invite folks and let them know about a trade show, or you want to invite them to a webinar, or just simply stay on their radar, stand out in the mail. And you can create like a pin, something small, maybe even a little tiny zoom light that is in a really fun, powerful packaging that can go right through the mail system. It's cost effective, it's a low cost item in really great packaging, and really standing out with those who matter most. And the call to action and the response to chunky mail is absolutely staggeringly, it makes a difference.
I'll tell you, Ted, I might not open every piece of my regular envelope mail, but any package I get, I absolutely open it up.
I'd open it if you send me a chunky bar, that's for sure. But we talked on the show today about businesses and the fact that they send a lot of stuff to customers, but they often don't think internally, Jane, about what they should be doing with their employees. What do you recommend for business owners on a way to make that first experience on the first day of the job good for a new employee, or how to retain employees over the long term?
Right. Well, first of all, I think you've got to come up with, don't forget about your physical brand in your overall marketing strategy. And so if your employees are important to you, just like your clients are, how are you welcoming them? How are you starting their journey and experience with your organization? So it's about a first-class welcome and in ways that reflect the experience you're going to provide them as their leader, your boss, and especially within the first few days, employees are making their mind, did I make a good choice or not?
Absolutely. Well, 2021, coronavirus is hopefully on the decline, as we can see across the country, and you as a business, you need to focus on your marketing brand and what your plan is for this entire year. A lot of business owners have reservations, Jane. They have a lot of fear about, what's my next step? Do I just go online and buy something?
Right.
What do you have to say to them?
Well, I have to say, it's a mystery out there. Okay, there are billions of promotional products and merchandise options available. My recommendation is that there's no risk to have a conversation with me. There's no cost for a conversation. We can collaborate on concepts, and I can help you from design to delivery. There's no risk and there's no cost to that, because I make my living on completion of projects. And when you win, I win. But being able to trust the products, vetted suppliers that you can rely on are going to deliver, they're going to represent your company in the way that matters most. And I can help you do that.
Well, that's a good segue into how do people get in touch with you?
You're right. Well, I love connecting on LinkedIn. So Jane Sylvester on LinkedIn, as well as you can email me, jane@vernonsouth.com. My cell phone number, can I give it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
404-668-4040. And to get started browsing inspiration, you can go to my website, vernonsouth.com. And it's a great tool to brainstorm ideas, save lists, save ideas, and I'm happy to help, whether you need a corporate company store, whether you need a gifting program, total managed merchandise from design to delivery, I can help.
Well, I have to say, it was great to have you on the show today. And I think when you think about your business in general, whether you do this digitally or whether you do it physically, you only have one time to make a first impression, or it may end up being your last impression. How do you make that difference over time? If you're doing digitally, we talked about it on the show today and you have to listen. Don't do something where you just stick your tongue down somebody's throat and tell them that you want an appointment. It just simply won't work. But the way to do it really physically is to talk to people like Jane and think about something smart in that chunky mail or another package that you can put in front of an entrepreneur. And by the way, they will appreciate it. A handwritten note, a smart promotional gift, and that will help you get your foot in the door to drive more top line sales here in 2021. And that's the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.